started me when I was 18, and I went to the windows. I went to the track with my buddies and had a lot of fun, but they stayed at the windows and I went to the paddock.
Trainer Alan Bedard has always been a fan of racing and remembers the thoroughbreds that he enjoyed watching.
I'll be honest, it was standardbred in those days. That's where it started. But you know, early on, I guess the Affirms, the Alydars, you know, those type horses, even Ali Shebas, those types that I remembered. Secretariat's always the big one.
Alan Bedard took his passion to the backside and knew he wanted to work around racehorses.
I just fell in love with horses, and then I liked the thoroughbred side better, and actually started out, I went to a school in Indiana,
Okay.
and became like a barn foreman type there, and learned exercise riding, so I was an exercise rider. And from there, actually just worked at the track for a couple years, left and went into the real business world.
Alan Bedard talks about his early career and leaving the 9-to-5 business world.
Followed my father around through different jobs. So ended up with my first job in the racing industry up in the Poconos. It's called Westwind Stable up there. So then we bred horses, I broke babies, rode up in the mountains in the cold in the Poconos. Sort of got going there, then continued working at a different job, and then finally, like I said, we left, my wife and I both left our jobs, and I became a trainer in '98, came right to Parks. We were weekend warriors, my wife and I. So on weekends, we'd pack up and go stay at a hotel near one of the racetracks and see our horses in training, or see other horses, you know, at different racetracks. And from there, we finally decided to leave our prospective jobs and say, let's do this full time.
Alan Bedard then got right into training.
Right. For me, in '98, we started out with 3 horses. I was kind of thrown into the business at then, and my father owned a couple, and I was partners with him. And we never really wanted to grow to be a major outfit. You know, I never wanted to get more than 10 or 15 horses. We just wanted to stay low key, enjoy ourselves, and be able to raise a family, because it's awful tough in this business to do all that with a large stable. So we try to maintain that, and now we've built up to about 10 now. So we average 10 horses in training, and for the most part, been working with Pennsylvania breeders. I've worked for Castle Rock Farm. They're like the second oldest breeding farm in Pennsylvania, and I work with Foxtail Racing, Foxtail Stud. They're one of my major outfits now that I train for, and I really enjoy the PA bred, the PA sired series that they have here. So we've tried to stay with the PA breds.
The drive and excitement of being around the horses is what Alan Bedard still loves.
It's nice to leave a job that you worked 9 to 5, and now you can go do something that you really enjoy, because I love the horses. So to get up in the morning and love the horses, it's still hard to get up in the morning, but the key to it all is when your horse finishes first across that wire before anybody else, there's no feeling like it. And when you get that feeling and everybody's happy and smiling, it's another party. So it's all about the win and the feeling. But quite frankly, we're thrilled with second, third, and fourth as long as our horses run well, and we're happy with everything. But the win, there's nothing like a win.
Trainer Alan Bedard remembers one of his favorite horses during his training career.
Fell in love with a horse named Teflon Tony, and I basically had him from when he was 2 till he was about 7 or 8. I forget when we retired him, but he was just a little bit of a nut, and galloping in the morning was a little feisty, but he was my buddy, and he always tried when he went out there, and went back and forth from dirt to turf, and he was just a lot of fun.
There's nothing like a win. And for Alan Bedard, he loves to celebrate with family.
Away from the track, this kind of combines with the track. For instance, we go to Monmouth. When we go to Monmouth, we always hit Max's Hot Dogs. So that's one of our little foodie places that we enjoy. But away from the track, with my family, my daughter, and my son, we try to get to different restaurants and enjoy it. So we, right in Newtown, there's a nice Italian La Stalla. Usually, okay, once we win a race, where are we going for dinner tonight? That's always the thing, and you can tell with the bellies, we have that we do enjoy it. But yeah, we kind of, it's that emotional eating, so we do look forward to a nice little dinner after a win.
Any advice for trainers starting their career? From trainer Alan Bedard.
Be honest with yourself, be honest with the horse, and take good care. do your due diligence. You know, you do your hard work, and the horse will do the hard work for you too.